ArtCenter was founded in 1930 by a advertising creative and executive by the name of Tink Adams. He was frustrated by the people that he was hiring, didn't feel that they brought the kind of discipline and rigor and skill level that he really believed was necessary to succeed, and so his solution was to start a school so that that very issue would be addressed. And he started the school in the Art Center of downtown Los Angeles, which is where it gets that part of its name. Well, it certainly speaks to the power of a vision, that 86 years later, that's still very much the spirit of what he began. So much has changed since then, obviously, but the spirit of what he began really persists. So today we've grown to a student body of close to 2,000 students. We are a two-campus institution now, and that's a reality that's taken shape over the last 3 or 4 years. We offer 11 undergraduate majors and 7 graduate majors. We like to call ourselves a conservatory spirit. We're conservatory-like, and that is a distinguishing feature of ArtCenter. It's a curriculum that is fundamentally, as it was from the very beginning, rooted in a skill base, a deep discipline, a way that you know your craft in a very precise way, because only by being grounded in that can you have the freedom to imagine what is possible, but you need that grounding. And my own background in the theater taught me that everybody from the director to the star to the person who pulls the curtain is necessary for the whole to work. What I love about working here is are the people, and the people on all levels, but you have to give special place to the students themselves. And my recommendation to any of us who work here is to do what I try to do on some regular basis and get into the classroom.
The best thing about going to ArtCenter, I think, is the camaraderie. I think everybody's pushing for a better product, or everybody, including your teachers and your peers, they're constantly pushing you to do better work.
It's just a really positive vibe. Everyone is very nice and polite, and everyone is just always, even though they are very tired at times, they're always just willing to be friendly to you, and it's just a really nice environment.
I love the feeling of empowering somebody to be able to do something that they can't do or hadn't been able to do before.
I really love that some classes are one by one. Well, the classes are really small, so you receive personal education.
The resources they give us are amazing. I feel like I've asked other art school students, and they don't have as much as we have. It's great.
The people, definitely. Meeting new people and just seeing how everyone thinks of their surroundings and how they're trying to change everything, I guess.
What I like best working here is viewing the students' arts. I mean, it's crazy what they come up with, whether it be like a political thing or a story that they had in their heads for quite some time, or the car designs.
The people. The people. I've seen a lot of people come and go through these doors, and they've all touched my life in some way or some way. Whether it be I worked with them, or I worked around them, or I've seen what they can do. It's the people. You really gotta love the people that you work for, and you gotta love the people that you work with.
Shared governance at ArtCenter is very much about a collective conversation about key issues that we need to look at. Yeah, I want to encourage anybody who works here to participate in shared governance on some level, and at some time. It doesn't have to be constant. There are staff councils, there are issue-specific kinds of groups, diversity councils, for example, budget committees, for example, in which that kind of point of view is really important. Learn to create, influence change. On the big picture is we are involved with learning to create, but creation itself has to have some kind of result, and that is the change that gets influenced. And that the creative spirit, the mind of the artist, the work of the designer can create change in the world that is unique, that is special, that nothing else can in the same way. Not always huge, big, global resonance. It can be, but we recognize the small moment too. And that influence is important no matter what the radius is. It can be significant on a lot of different levels, and a lot of our students and a lot of our graduates and alumni influence things in quiet, smaller ways and really big ways, and we value it all.
Create change, identify what? I should know this.
To me, it means that they are, I guess, producing alumni who are willing to make changes in the world and create things that are going to better everyday life.
What's the motto? It's create change, identify, what is it?
When I hear that, I think of like just looking at your environment and taking in what you know or what you don't know and trying to create something new.
Create change, identify, influence, what is it? Influence tomorrow?
To be open to experience the new wonders that's going on through art or through any way to show it.
You know, use tools that you learned here and change it for the better. Change it for what you think would be better.
I don't know this one. I gotta look it up.
It's a really exciting time to be here. The college is thriving. We're deep in facilities work and facility expansion. We are building a South Campus that's going to have a good half of our programs, is going to have housing on it eventually, is going to have public spaces and galleries, workspaces, commerce. It will be really a second vital campus, no longer a satellite campus. How we really leverage the possibilities that it can yield is going to be an incredibly exciting part of the future. I'm Lauren Buckman. I'm president of ArtCenter College of Design, and I'm delighted to welcome you to this great institution.